afternoon golfers. Welcome back to the Average Club Golfer. My name is Dave and today we are going to have a wee look in the bag to see what kind of clubs the average club golfer uses. So without further ado, let's dive in. So starting with the bag here, let's look at our equipment first of all. I've got a beautiful red Callaway. It's called the Diablo Octane Tour golf bag. So the reason I got this is because it matched my driver, which I got a wee bit before that. So I purchased this on Facebook Marketplace and the bag cost me 70 quid. So it's an absolute beast of a bag, man. I thought if I'm going to come back to play golf, I might as well get some half decent equipment. Never mind the clubs, we'll come on to that in a wee second, but I thought a nice big solid leather tour bag as well. So aye, great nick, no marks or scuffs on it, and like I said, it matches the driver. So aye, great big, plenty space in it, plenty pockets for all my gear, my balls, my tees, my clothes, things like that. Also as well, went a wee bit Callaway fanboy, got a matching towel as well. I thought, why not? So aye, that is the bag. It's an absolute cracker. Sits on a nice wee 3-wheel cube cart trolley, which I got off my brother-in-law for £40. So aye, all in, trolley and bag, £110, absolute bargain, and it's in absolutely great red and black colours, which is my favourite colours as well. Matches the old Clydebank Rugby Club, so absolutely ideal. Love it. So moving on, guys, we'll head into the club. So we're going to look at the head covers first of all. So we're going to get out the big stick, the big dog, and this is my Callaway Big Bertha Diablo driver. The reason I got this is I used to play with the original Big Bertha driver. Now if you know how long ago that was, this is mid-90s when I used to have that. So when I came back as well, I did use one of my dad's Titleist, I think it's a 913, I can't remember exactly where it was, but I just couldn't really get it. So again, Facebook Marketplace, got this for 50 quid. Took a wee bit of a punt on it, no going to lie. So it's a wee bit dirty, but let's have a wee look at it from the back. So from here. So beautiful club. Pretty basic design, wee bit dirty on the bottom there, but Callaway Big Bertha Diablo, 10 degrees of absolute Callaway, beautiful club. It's a, let me have a look for you shaft monkeys here, it is a regular flex Iola, whatever that means. I'm not really big on shafts and grips and stuff like that, so it's a regular flex, nice red with the Diablo on it as well. So really like the look of this. I think it looks like a great club again. Nice black and red, which is nice as you're looking down on it. It's a nice big solid heat with the grip. Again, it's just standard Callaway, which has kind of, as you can see, it's rubbed away a wee bit, which is fair enough, but standard Callaway grip. And aye, it's an absolute weapon. Can carry this 255 on average. So if I've got anything over 250, I'm pretty confident of carrying that. So yes, that's the first one. Second one is the second wood. Oh, they used to be called woods, but they're now metal fairway wood. So we have the Callaway X driver. This, you're never going to believe it, this was bought as part of a couple. So we used to have a driver, my brother uses that as part of a couple, because we used to have, where we're from, we've got a few kind of nice people, but unfortunately they do depend on other things, which means they need to sell things that they acquire through nefarious means. And me and my brother got this off a young local gentleman, and I think the two of them cost £20. So absolute crack. X Callaway 3-wood I think the both of this and the driver came out in 2009, but again, a lovely wee 3-wood, and for the price of that you can't complain. Some poor guy's missing his driver and his 3-wood, but that was to me and my brother's gain. So yes, sticking with the Callaway, and I don't really like this club, to be honest with you. I can play it off the tee nicely, but not really confident on the off the deck. 15 degrees. I am going to be on the lookout for a nice wee 4-wood or a 4 hybrid to complete my set. So yeah, that's my driver and that's my woods. My last covered set here, as you can see, an absolute garish bright gold Ping Vault head cover here. I think that looks the absolute berries, and that is the first part of the Antiques Roadshow. What we have here, guys, is a genuine Ping, let's have a wee swatch at it, a Ping My Day, which I believe, I've looked up on this a wee bit, the Ping My Day came in after the Ping Zing, and if you look down on it, it's just a straightforward Ping putter. I know it's no very good light here, guys, so Ping putter with a heel toe weighting on it. It's still got the original white paint on that, and it is an absolute classic putter. I'm not saying it's very good for me to use, but I prefer that. I did get it re-gripped as well, so I've got the original Ping PP58 grip on it. The one I had on it before, as you can imagine, for a club of this age, the grip was all cracked. It was absolutely horrible. From about there upwards there was no grip on it, and you could see the rust coming off the shaft, which is no good. This putter, absolutely love it, absolutely love it. It doesn't mean it's I putt very good with it, but when I do, it just feels lovely. And like I said, a Ping My Day. I cleaned it up as well. I gave it a good scrubbing, and then it went absolutely super shiny, but I didn't like that. So with the dullness on it, it's just a classic looking putter, and I absolutely love it. It'd take a lot to change for this. And yes, got the matching Ping Vault cover head. It does look absolutely garish. With Ping, they used to, whenever the tour pros, if they won a tournament with a Ping putter, they would give them that and put a solid gold putter in their Ping Gold Vault. There's over 3,000 in there, and the Ping Answer apparently is the one that's won the most tournaments. So, but I'll stick with my wee My Day. It's an absolute belter of a wee club. So what kind of irons are we rocking here at the Average Club Golfer? Well, you may be surprised to know I use really old clubs. Alright, these clubs, I've actually tried to research them, and I don't know, I can't find any information about them, but I've been informed by a reliable member up here at Clydebank that these clubs were released originally in 1984, and I've got them when I was 15. My dad purchased this set for me. As you can see, it's an old-fashioned set, 3 up to 9, and then you go pitcher and a sander. You don't have any 3 wedges, a 52, a 54 and a 63 or whatever it is people have nowadays. So what actually are these things? Well, these are my wee babies, and these are absolute classic. We have a wee look here if we can get this in. Ryder, old Ryder cavity balanced Synchron golf clubs. I absolutely love these things. They're absolutely ancient, but they're my clubs. They feel right. This is the 9-iron I've got here, and let's see if we can get a decent bit of zoom action in here for these to have a wee look. I think they're originally kind of Ping copies, because they've got a lie code there as well, and that's rubbed off. I don't even know what it is. It does say it's progressive cavity balanced, but I think they're kind of bladey, and the only thing is similar to the putter, it's got kind of heel toe weighting on it a wee bit, but at the back it's pretty bladey with a nice solid leading edge on it. But if you look down on them, they're kind of, they've got a nice edge, they've got a lovely look. They are my clubs. So I don't know why, but when you get attached to a set of clubs, they just look good, they feel good. The grips on them are old style leather wrap grips. They say Tour Tech on them. I don't even know what that means, man. These have not been re-gripped since I had them. I know you should re-grip your clubs probably every 2 or 3 years or whatever. I think people say that. You know, most people, they tell you that. Golf grip companies. These wrap around my hands. They're a wee bit slidey, but that doesn't matter. But they feel moulded into my hands. And again, as I'm talking back to the when I was talking about my practice video, that feels good to me. If I get new grips on these, they would just feel big and heavy. It probably would make a massive difference. But yes, these are my wee weapons of choice. Ryder Synchrons. Absolute weapons. My favourite club to hit out of all of them is my 7-iron. I absolutely love this thing. As you can see, it is an old school set, so you've got a 3-iron, which now is probably, with the way clubs are made, this is, you probably get a 4-iron or a 5-iron at the same loft as that, but I absolutely love it, and I can play the long irons as well. I play them off the tee. My 4-iron is my go-to off the tee for any kind of short par 4s or positioning. I don't have a wedge set either. Like I said, I've got my pitching wedge and my sanding wedge, and that's it. My pitching wedge, I use this the most. With the wee 3/4 swings that I use, I've been able to develop any kind of shot for about 50 yards all the way up to between about 115 and 120. I can really bail this and get it up it. So it's the club that I use the most, and again, it just feels right. The grip is moulded around my hands, and it just feels like my club. My sand wedge, I think, is about kind of 54 degrees as well, but again, I'm used to it. I can play all kinds of shots with it, flop shots, bunker shots. I'm really confident with as well. So that's a wee delve into what the average club golfer, on what I use anyway. I love these clubs, and what I'd say to anybody, see people, they change their clubs 2 or 3 times or change their clubs every 2 or 3 years or whatever. Find a set of clubs that suit you. I've been using these best part, like I said, when I was 15. I'm now 41, so best part of 25 years, and I absolutely love them. I did go for a fitting to see if I could hit bladed clubs, I'm not going to lie. And I tried out the Wilson Staff blades. Are the best looking clubs I've ever seen, but unfortunately I couldn't hit them. I did try my favourite ones that I did see was a set of Mizuno 223s, but again, I hit my 7-iron 155 yards. I'm standing up on the range and I'm hitting a 7-iron 178, 180 yards. I've never hit them that far in my life. That's when I learned with the deal often on clubs for new clubs these days. So if I was to change anything, I would go for a set of Mizuno 223s. If anybody's from Mizuno's watching and want to ship me on, I'll do a wee review video for a full set that I get to keep for life. That would be fantastic. So send them out, but at the moment, stick with my wee Ryder Synchrons, my trusty wee clubs. I absolutely love them. Quick delve there into what somebody like me, the average club golfer, would use. Like I said, I've got the 2 Callaways that matches the bag. I only bought the bag because it matches my driver. I think it looks the absolute business. So 2 Callaways in there, my trusty old Ping with my garish head cover on it, I don't care. And then the old trusty Ryder Synchrons, I absolutely love them. Now, as I said, the only thing I would change, maybe get rid of the 3-wood and look for a wee 4 or a 4 hybrid, but something definitely maybe about 20, 21 degrees. Just give me a wee bit more confidence. And the only thing I would change, I probably would never get rid of these Synchrons. unless, as I said, I'd probably change them for a set of Mizuno 223s. The only reason I would do it is if I could get them at the same loft that I've got just now with my current clubs, because I don't want to hit 7 irons 180 yards, because it just feels, that's a 5 iron, do you know what I mean? So that's the only thing I would change. But yeah, just a wee quick look for me, what's in my bag, what I want to hear for you guys. I know you are watching, guys, so let's get involved, alright? Comment below, what do you play? What do you want to play? And is there anything you think I should get rid of, or maybe add in to the bag here at the Average Club Golfer? So thanks for watching, keep on grinding and keep playing golf.